I'm a mom of 4 kids. You ask me what I do. So listen very carefully, 'cause you don't have a clue. I drive my kids like Uber and feed them like DoorDash, with 3 hot meals and snacks all day, but they don't pay me jack. I wash their dirty laundry and clean their messy rooms. The last time that I had a break was when they're in my womb.
In her mind, she thinks she deserves a medal for being a responsible adult, but I often wonder if they'd rather their husbands do that instead.
Growing up, I always heard adults say, "Girls, remember that boys don't mature as fast as you. Cut them some slack. Make allowances for them." And it's funny because I never heard adults say, "Boys, girls mature faster than you. Make sure you're looking at them as examples of leadership and intelligence." Kind of weird.
Can anyone guess why this is funny? The so-called intelligence they garnered in their teenage years was how they used their youth to get what they wanted. Not necessarily being productive to build anything. The manipulation even worked on their fathers. That statement, however, is true, because younger women will start getting attention long before a MILF finds a young man attractive enough to bang. But being more experienced in thought culture doesn't make you a master's graduate in how the world works. It has been documented that a lot of them have no clue.
My child just came out as transgender and I'm a Christian mother, so I want you to know how it happens in my house. First, we sat down for a talk so that we could fully understand exactly what's going to go on around here. And then we went shopping and got a haircut. Yeah. This is my son, Jaden. Isn't he handsome? I love you. And hey, listen, no matter who you are, if your kid comes out, you love him. It's your job. You're the parent.
I'm starting to think that a lot of these children are the way they are because of these parents. It's really painful to watch when someone who could really be an outstanding parent doesn't get the chance to. The reason we now have this is because we have a bunch of losers trying to be their kid's best friend. Anyone with a half a brain knows that a child doesn't have a clue what they want. At 7 years of age, I thought I could fly, but these adults go along with it instead of being honest. Not bashing, not being exclusive, but honest, telling the truth but also respecting their decisions. All this started in schools. Yeah, where the creeps work. Kindies knew nothing about this back in the day. It's now an incentivized ideology.
If women came with instructions, what would they say?
I have a couple points for you here. The first one, it doesn't matter because you guys, the male species does not like to read instructions, even if it's pictographs, like with the IKEAs. And then 2, the actual instructions would state, "Do not disturb." That is all. Okay, bye.
Do not disturb would be the correct response. I bet no one would dare make you mad. Did you get it? D&D, she gets no attention anyway.
What are some things you've noticed that are blatantly sexist but are so normalized with? Let's talk about the fact that after carrying a baby for 9 months, then proceeding to give birth to it, taking a maternity leave from work, and literally spending all your free time cleaning up its shit, the last name of the kid is almost usually the father's. Like, it really just boggles my brain the amount of privilege men receive in society. Just marry a woman, she takes your last name, then you impregnate her, she destroys her body giving birth to this child, and then you stamp your last name on the child as well. We really need to normalize as a society women passing down their own last names to their kids. I just don't know why in the 21st century we're still going through this.
The fact that life came from men should disqualify that stupidity. Secondly, traditionally women aren't the ones going down on one knee, asking men to marry them. So when it comes to children, you were given a package to deliver. It's not yours. But since we're talking about a human being, I'm gonna go ahead and say not entirely yours. They're the only packages men are still responsible for even after delivery. And he'll get put in the slammers for voiding the warranty before 18 years. Now let's reverse this. Men should keep the kids and let the women torture themselves to pay child support. We'll see how long that deal would stand.
So many women ask me, Tori, is it okay that I'm still single even though I'm 30 or 35 or whatever? And I want to explain something. I am living a fantastic single life. I make my own money, I take myself shopping, I go on trips with my girlfriends, I go dancing, I go on dates. Basically, I do everything I love and I am absolutely in love with my life. And the only way I'm ever going to get married is if I meet a man that will make me feel exactly the same way about life with him. And I don't care how old I'm going to be when that happens. Because I truly don't understand why settling down for somebody who makes your life worse than it was without them.
She's absolutely right. How could us men be so blind? I wonder if she's aware that that is one of the reasons why a lot of women stay alone. Well, besides their nasty attitude, men now realize that they can become much more by not wasting valuable time chasing tail.
My best friend's going on a date this weekend, and in our chats about the date, she told me that the guy said to her, "What are you gonna wear for me?" For you? For you? Sit down. Gentlemen, take notes. What women do to their bodies, what they wear, the makeup, the hair, all of that, that ain't for you. It's for them. That time and energy is for them. You are a guest in that museum of art. Majority of you are showing up to the date unshowered in just a fresh t-shirt and calling yourself ready. Ain't none of this shit for you. Take a seat and remember your place. You're in the presence of a frickin' queen. What is she gonna wear for you? No.
He'd be surprised at how many do it for exactly that reason. Now she better be dating a straight male, because if this one tags along...
Jesus Christ!
I'll say no more.
It is officially hot girl summer. Does that mean that I have been spending the past few months starving myself, trying to lose a whole bunch of weight to fit into society's impossible standards of beauty? No! It means that no matter what body I have, which is this one, means I'm going to wear that bikini and roast under the sun like a white piece of dough and rise into a golden crisp with a lot of SPF.
Oh yeah, I'm right there with you. Do whatever you're comfortable with. Just a little favor though, don't be complaining about any results.
Riddle me this! If males are stronger than women, why do the male characters in video games need full-plate body armor, while the women only need chainmail bikini?
Literally one of the dumbest questions ever asked. It's what sells. Who wants to see a female game character dressed like a dude? Medieval-type games are directed towards men. Darn it, I shouldn't have said that. Now they're gonna try to ban sexy digital art, because most women will never look that good.